morning friends. Today we are going to see the preparation of an artificial pond, artificial fish pond like this one. So what are the steps? How do we make this artificial fish pond? So the basic and the most important thing you must remember is that the fish pond, if it is artificial, it should resemble the natural fish pond. So what all things we have to do? So in the construction, it is simple construction. The construction is, I have made with, you can just see few of the bricks like this one. You can see the bricks here, and then the jute of then the wooden blocks we have used for wooden block. Then we to get a height of around 60 centimeter, and then what we have done is first prepare the soil well so that there is no stones or sharp objects inside it. Then what we have to do is put the old rag cloths like this one, the cloths, the rags you can put below, and then the flux and whatever you is here, that you can put on. The flux you can put on here and then cover the sharp edges of the stones, and then you put the tarpaul. Tarpaul should be of around 120 to 150 GSM. That is enough. We are just making it for the home use, so it is enough to get a 120 to 150 GSM tarpaul. Then what you have to do is, this tarpaul you should not directly use. Do not bring the fish and directly put into it. There is some steps. What you have to do is, the tarpaul is new and there will be chemical inside it. So you have to fill up the water, and this water you put up around for a few days, around 3 to 4 days, and then empty it and clean the tarpaul back. And then to resemble the, again you have to see that to resemble the natural pond, what we have to do is, you have to put on few soil below on the tarpaul. This time on the tarpaul there should be some slope for the pond, and then put on some mud inside here or the soil, and without any stones. Then what all things you have to do is, you can see there is a water hyacinth. We call it a water hyacinth in English. This thing you should get and put it. So what happens is, the excreta of the fish produces nitrogen or nitrites. This will be pulled up by the water hyacinth or the and the mud inside. So the mud will act. The mud should be around 1 to 2 inches in thickness. And then what all things we have to remember is, you can see some of the green color leafy objects here. So these things should not fill up the surface more than 25%, because sunlight is also very important for the fish to grow up. Then the next important point is about the oxygen. You can see there is a small oxygen pump I have fitted. It is only around 1.5 watts of the pump. This simple air pump. What will be done is, this pump will be supplied to this to get the oxygen. I have put in here tilapia, and this tilapia is not a major issue with the pH. pH level should be around 7. So for that you have to, there are few other videos which you can see how to maintain the pH level. For this tilapia, the best thing is around 6.5 to 8, it can still survive. And then the food is, these are the foods. This is the small balls or the pellets for the fish, and then you can use the this type of these leaves, but to mention that the leaf should have some cutting so that it can grip, the fish can grip on it. Or then the papaya leaves, the papaya leaf also is good for them. And then one thing you should remember, when the water increases during the rainy season, what happens, there is a chance of getting infection. So you have to use tetracyclohydrochloride 500 mg along with your, mix it with your this food, and just small dry wetness, so that it gets, you have to make it powder form and mix it with this, and then put it for the fishes. Okay, then the next important point is, the fishes, many of them complain the fish usually dies away immediately after you bring it from the farm. It is because the fish, after transportation or chemical, there is some issues going on. So what happens is, you have to just take some rock salt like this. You have to take this type of salt and put it in the bucket, for a 10 liter of bucket for 50 fishes, you just need a handful of salt and then mix it, and the packet you have brought of the fish, you put it in this pond water. This pond water is around 40 centimeters. The pond is around 60 centimeter height, but we need only around 30 to 40 centimeter water here. And then after that, the pond water should be having the same temperature as the fish temperature. So what you will be done is, the fish temperature will be equivalent to this temperature, and then it should not also infected. So we are using this salt water, and this salt water you mix it up with the pond water. Then put the fish which you have put inside this pond, in the salt water. Along with that, just keep it for 2 to 3 minutes, and you can put the water and the fish along with it inside this pond. But do not force the fish to move inside. Let it move on its own. It will just put lower your bucket down in there, and it will slowly it will adjust with the temperature of the water, and it will start flowing to the more water area. Then during the rainy season, as I told, you need some overflow check. The overflow check is, you can see there is an overflow check here. What we have done a simple way, you have just put 3 pipes here. So some of them must be thinking why there is only 3. We can put one big one, but to see the size of fishes does not pass through in, and usually it will never go, because the fishes usually move opposite